but it makes the model much simpler to think about.
Simplicity, is this something that you like in software, Ben?
A little bit, yeah. That's I'm a big fan. There's just so much over engineering, I feel like, for a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I've railed on this for a while, but like I feel like people have these extreme ideas of what they need as far as like their uptime or their durability. Like everyone thinks that, hey, I should never, ever, ever lose data, which is sounds like you shouldn't, right? But like
Right.
there's never a guarantee. Like you could lose your database, and you could lose all your backups, and you could lose this and that. So you're really just like kind of adding nines onto your durability
Right.
over time. So and like one of my favorite, I bring this up, but like I really don't mean to dump on these people. I think they do a great job. But like
Okay.
one of my
Here it
favorite
comes.
examples is GitLab, where like they lost like 6 hours of data, like kind of famously years ago,
Okay, I'm kind of
um,
following.
and it was very public. But
Yeah.
like they're a public company, like they got through that. It was fine. Like it wasn't the end of the world. Like you can't do that with all data, but I mean, I don't think people actually think about how impactful some level of data loss is. I know that sounds weird,
Yeah.
but like, and they just try to over optimize to make sure that they never, ever, ever lose data.
Well, certainly the law of diminishing returns comes into effect, right? Where
Yeah, exactly.
you continue to exert effort as you try to get that down to zero, and
Hmm.
money and time and all the things that effort requires, but you are only now squeezing out very minuscule gains at a certain point where you
Yeah.
can get huge gains to start with. And so what is that happy place where you can say, you know what, 6 hours? It was similar to a decision that I made a while ago, which I can't think of it specifically. But I remember talking to Adam about it, and it had to do with our website. And maybe it was Gerhard as well, when he asked me, like, well, what happens to Changelog's business if changelog.com goes down? And I said, well, for how long?
Yeah.
Because we could be down for 24 hours and like our business is not going to disappear. In fact, our MP3s are served elsewhere. Of
Hmm.
course, like we couldn't publish new episodes, but if we're down for 24 hours, we're not going to be happy. I don't want that to happen, but we're not going to die as a business. Now, if our website was down for 30 days,
Yeah. That
yeah, I mean, we'd have
might
some
be
serious,
rough.
people would wonder if we literally died. So there is a level that you have to define, like what kind of thresholds matter for us
Hmm.
in our use cases. And I think, as weird as it sounds, Ben, saying like some data loss is okay, coming from a database guy,
Yeah.
uh, refreshing, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes me
And
feel better.